So you want to be mid-range, sort of. This execution is amazing, by the
What was
way.
really important to us in Gears of War was this notion of having a theme, the emotion.
Gears 4 is definitely action-driven, but really through line in the game that I really like.
Dad, we need your help.
I'm all done helping you.
We left that in his capable hands, and he came back and started listening. That became the sort of sound that sort of resonated through all the tracks.
The fun part we had with some of the different themes was whereas for the Swarm, definitely we went darker.
Okay, you're a big fella.
When you're playing the game, how you feel about the situation and how what's driving sort of almost subconsciously your emotions is that big score behind it.
Let's say in an action chase, they enhance that.
We create what's called a motor, where the musicians are doing a rhythmic element underneath the movement, especially for gameplay.
And you were at the Coalition. We got a new map here. We're revealing it, and you played this.
Yes, this is Reclaimed. It is absolutely fantastic. It was by far my favorite map of the bunch.
Why?
Well, I think it had escalation. You can kind of see we're up here on top of the map, but there is sort of 3 platforms. There's here, there's the middle tier, and then there's the bottom tier where there is a power weapon to counter the buzzkill, which we're seeing in action.
I mean, escalation, of course, was much more steeply vertical.
Definitely.
But I see where you're saying. Like, there's sort of this is like it's like a lower angle version if you were to flatten it out a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see, so this area right here with this chain gun, this looks like a sort of key control point of the map. You've got a lot of oversight of it.
Definitely. There's a lot of action up here. This is where players kind of end up congregating. On the middle, you're kind of staying on the sides and trying to figure out where you're going to go. You're either going to go down towards the sniper, or you're going to go up there and go for that chain gun. Here we see a little bit of Enforcer gameplay and just how quick that thing can tear down an opponent.
That was the proper range for that weapon, right?
Yes.
In your experience?
Yeah. I mean,
you don't want to be too far away.
Not really. I mean, it's an SM.
That I had not seen before. That was real good.
Yeah, and then we get to see this awesome sniper in action.
Yeah, the M-bar, the DB sniper rifle, and of course these are the DBs we're watching in action here.
Yeah, and you can hear some of their commentary. It's pretty funny. Like antisocial behavior will not be tolerated. I really like that line. I like that they showed this also. They showed like what happens when you miss a grab and just how vulnerable you are.
Yeah.
You were talking about the sort of area you want to be in, and right there you saw a good example of how you want to be using that new SMG weapon.
Wow, I am not this good at this game. I wish I were as good as whoever's playing right now.
These guys are absolutely fantastic. Now, we get to see a little bit of Nasher action here and just how effective wall bouncing is.
Yeah,
in
classic Gears of War here.
Man, this match, this footage that they provided us with is just absolutely fantastic. And
jeez,
it's going to be clear when this game launches just how big the multiplayer community is, because it's just fantastic.
Now let's take a calmer fly through the map here without any actual carnage going on. I really like the visual aesthetic of this map, Destin. I like the fact that it's sunny. It feels like a peacetime map. It's not that sort of, the destroyed beauty that has sort of been the hallmark of Gears. It just kind of looks like old man Marcus's farm.
Yes.
That you just happen to be shooting people in.
Yeah, definitely a visual aesthetic there. We see grenades here on the right, and earlier we saw the sniper rifle, which is in the middle lower portion of the map. So you're sniping upwards, which is more difficult than having a sniper up top, and you just pick everybody off. I like that. I like that they decided to go that route with weapon placement for this one.
Looks like they've got some solar power generating there.
Yeah.
Wind, not solar.
People are in for a treat when they get to play this map.
Looking forward to this. We've got a lot more Gears of War 4 coverage coming all month long right here on IGN.